Good morning. Today what we're going to do is work on our inspirational figure writing assignment. It's going to be in three parts. We're going to do now to start the class off. Then we're going to move on to basically an organizing our ideas portion of it. And then we're going to write the rough draft. You're going to have two class periods to complete the assignment. The do now is worth 20 points. The rough draft is worth 50 points, not the rough draft. The organizing is worth 50 points, and then the rough draft is worth 100 points. So you basically have this class and the next class to complete everything with it. If you finish earlier, then you get bonus points and stuff like that, just to make things easier. What I wanted to do with the inspirational figure writing assignment is in these difficult times with all the bad stuff going on, having e-learning, having the stuff with the George Floyd, and just all the depressing things that are going on in the world. I wanted you to do a writing assignment that you could enjoy and kind of think of someone who inspires you to be better, or someone who inspires you to happy and things like that. It could be someone like for me and my son Michael is very inspirational because he keeps keep on keeping on with all the stuff that he has going on. But then also a famous person who's inspirational to me is Nelson Mandela. Over the years with school and stuff, I've read different things that he's written and seen different things, and he's just become someone who over time has been inspiring to me in terms of all the stuff that he overcame to become the president of South Africa, and just he did so much. So what we're going to do is start off with a do now is we're going to listen to his favorite poem, and we're also going to read his favorite poem. It's called Invictus. It's not a long poem and stuff like that, but it's about like how you deal with life and stuff. What you'll see is on the screen is that we see on the screen right now that there's a YouTube video for us to watch, but there's also the opportunity. There's also the do now. Excuse me, I went the wrong way with that. It's also written out there, Invictus. Okay, you can read it yourself, and you can also look at the different things. So what we're going to do first is we're going to watch the YouTube video where Nelson Mandela's favorite poem, Invictus, is read by Morgan Freeman. Incidentally, Morgan Freeman portrayed Nelson Mandela in a movie called Invictus. So here comes Invictus.
Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from bone to bone, I thank whatever gods may be for my uncomfortable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of fate, I hear as bloody, but unbound. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms but the horror of the shade. And yet, the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Okay, so there you heard the poem and stuff. So what I want you to do is now pause the screen, pause what we're doing, okay? And I want you to go to the do now. I want you to go to the do now on the Microsoft Teams, and I want you to complete the do now. And as you open it up, what you'll see, okay, if you view the assignment, here it goes, opens up. Computer's slow today. Okay, it's four separate questions about the poem. Okay, and they're like opinion answers, and they ask you to read the poem and answer. So like each question is about a different stanza. So stanza 1, what does the author thank God for? You just enter your answer. Stanza 2, what are the fell clutch of circumstance and the bludgeoning of chance? In your own words, when he says the fell clutch of circumstance, the bludgeoning of chance, what is he talking about? Okay, then the third stanza, he says, how does the author feel after all these difficulties according to the third stanza? And then the fourth question, what final statement does the author make about his fate? Okay, so what I want you to do is answer all four of those questions and submit. So pause the video and then complete the do now. Okay, now that you've completed the do now on Invictus, okay, we're going to start working on our writing assignment. So as I said earlier in the video, the person who I would write about would be Nelson Mandela. And there's different reasons that I would write about him, and I'm going to explain those reasons in a few minutes as we go over these different things. But as you think about who you were supposed to think about, yeah, like last class, is who your inspirational figure was. You were supposed to, complete the assignment on the thing. Inspirational figure brainstorming. You're supposed to ensure who the person was. You were supposed to list things you knew about that inspirational figure, and then why. And then you also indicate why they inspired you. And so once you did all those things, okay, in the last class, you'd be prepared for today's class. So what we're going to do with today's class is we're going to kind of organize our ideas, okay, and we're just going to go look and see, we're going to take what we did yesterday, and then we're going to work on what we're going to do before we do like the final writing assignment, okay, and we're going to organize ideas that we had. Okay, let me get to it. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way. Sorry. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Excuse me. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to organize our ideas, okay, that we did from the brainstorming. And let's open it up. And it's, it's like, this is basically, it's like an outline for you guys to do, but I want you to do the outline on Microsoft Teams. And what it has here is the different things is how you would organize it. Okay, it has name the person who inspires you as your introductory paragraph. Name the person who inspires you. Like the first two questions are about the introductory paragraph. So name the person who inspires you. List 3 reasons why they inspire you. Then body paragraph 1. List 1 of 3 reasons you list in question 2. Then detail sentences. So basically, all you're doing is you're organizing your ideas to make it easier for you to write. So each paragraph is like every 2 questions. So the first 2 questions are for the introductory paragraph. Name the person who inspires you. List 3 reasons why this individual started. You don't have to write like full out sentences, but just so you're organized. Then your body paragraph, you're going to give list 1 of 3 reasons that you list in question number 1. And then you're going to give 3 details that support your first reason for your first body paragraph. You're then going to do the same for the second body paragraph, and then you're going to do the same for the third paragraph, and then your third body paragraph, and then you're going to work on your ideas for your completed paragraph. So once you do that, you're going to have like an outline for you to do the writing assignment, okay? And I think it's like a really easy way to get things focused and make things easier for you for this last writing assignment of your high school career, okay? And what I want to show you is that like I kind of did it, but I didn't do it in the Microsoft Teams format just because I can't enter my own form because I'm a teacher, not a student. And what I did is I did my outline. So if you look at my outline, we have my inspirational figure. Who is it? A person who has inspired me is the former leader for South Africa, Nelson Mandela. I then give you 3 reasons. I then take, for my first body paragraph, I take reason number A because I did it in terms chronological order. So I did it when he was a young man, why he inspired me, how he inspired me as when he was in prison, and how he inspired me after he got out of prison and became the president of South Africa. So as you see, like all this stuff here is how I organize my ideas. And everything, each paragraph is kind of the same. Basically, the topics and 3 detailed sentences, etc., 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 okay? You don't have to write exactly this way, it's just different ideas. So what you did is, you did your first thing is you did your brainstorming at last class. Today you did you're going to do your organizing with your with the brainstorming information that you have, and then you're going to go from there. So what you do is you just go back to Microsoft Teams, okay, and you list the different things, like you complete this part of the assignment and fill it out completely, okay, and when you're done, you can submit it, okay, and then you have all that information there, okay, and once you submit it, you're all good, you're well and good, and that's worth 50 points, okay. So what you can do now is work on the assignment part, the inspirational figure, like the organizing part of your sentence. So you can pause the video right now, and then you can go from there in terms of like what you're going to organize all the ideas that you've done with the brainstorming. Okay? So pause the video and then complete the assignment and then submit it. Thank you.